Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. It's that time. It is tarot time with Cindy, my friends. I'm going to do a general collective reading. Because it's general, it may or may not resonate. If it does, I'm glad we were able to connect. If not, hopefully the next time. We're going to get started with the Shadows of the Middle Ages Oracle deck, and then we're going to get into the tarot. We'll look at the overall energy of the collective at this time. I'm going to kind of look at obstacles that you were facing, how these are showing up in your life, hidden factors around it. Stuff that can help you grow at this time. All right, the overall energy of the reading is Tiger. Interesting. That is, I don't want to say, it could be like aggressive energy. I don't know what is going on in the collective lately. Every time I sit in to do like a tarot reading or something, I feel like there's like there's tension. Maybe there's a lot of tension globally. Okay, so what's the obstacle that the collective is facing? The fairy. The fairy. That's also interesting because when I think of fairy is an energy that can be serving good, dark, mischievous, helpful. Like it's in all of that. So you might be navigating something here that shifts a lot. Like maybe that's it. Like I feel like I'm kind of picking that up here. It shifts. It goes from maybe feeling like this path is really good, it's positive, and then something changes in it. Could also be like the fairies are trying to guide you somewhere. The fairies might be trying to guide you somewhere. There might be magic working around you that's trying to help you out. Maybe understanding that this is something that's trying to guide you for your highest good. Okay, so how is this obstacle, how is it showing up in your life? That's interesting. Wine. Maybe this is somebody who's drinking. Maybe this is someone who drinks. Maybe this is someone who drinks who's in your life. And maybe this person becomes, like an angry drunk. This person becomes an angry drunk and you don't know how they're going to act. Okay, what's a hidden factor that you're unaware of here? Birds of a feather. Conversations, talking, getting together with others here. Tea would be a good alternative to wine. I think I saw something on a teacup once in a sushi restaurant. And it said we need to bring better balance into our lives and into the world. And it was less wine and more tea. Less, I don't know. There was all sorts of things. But less wine and more tea. Well, I'm in the middle of something right now, Larry. I'm not your doorman. What can help you grow right now? A man. A man. A man could help you grow right now. All right, then. Let's go into the book and look at these a little bit more. Earth. Just laughing at that. I know there's like a lot of women. I have also a fair share of men that come to my channel as well. Now, so I want to say it's a man. Regardless of your own sex or gender, it is a man. A man could help you grow right now. Some of you might be men and you might be inclined to have relationships with men, and others of you, it could be like more like a fatherly figure or something like that in your life. And for some of you ladies, maybe it's a man. I don't know. I'm just thinking of like some of the people I've done private readings for, and it's cute. Anyways, oh yeah, you guys got me. It's kind of funny here. But why are you angry? Why are you angry? Oh, this reading, it's something. Okay. The Tiger card represents strength, courage, and personal power. All right. So maybe this is being strong on your own, but it also talks about like assertiveness and stuff. So here we go. It symbolizes determination, assertiveness, and the ability to overcome challenges. The Tiger card often indicates a period of intense energy and fierce ambition. It signifies the need to tap into your inner strength and take bold actions to achieve your goals. However, it can also suggest the need for caution and careful navigation of potentially risky situations. This card also warns you about aggression and hostility directed towards you. You need to be extremely cautious. See, like, I don't know what's going on in the collective here. We're like getting that kind of energy. Like it's been coming through in a few, maybe. Okay, I want to say, like, I'm asking as a collective, right? And I'm wondering if it's being presented in more of like kind of like a global energy and dynamic. And maybe there's a particular man here who would be like would be the right person for the job, whatever that could be. And you know, I'm not just, I know a lot of people watch from the US and I see a lot of your comments, but it's just globally speaking, right? I know I have people watching from all over the world, but all right. That's the overall energy. Right? It's like, even if you are ambitious about something, even if there's ambition in the world, there could be, maybe this is a problem. Maybe there's too much ambition going on right now. We need the right man for the job, whatever that is. Everybody does at this point. Okay, the obstacle is the fairy card. This is the obstacle that we're all facing. Let's say it like that. The obstacle that we're all facing. Fairies are magical and ethereal beings associated with nature, enchantment, and a realm that exists parallel to the human world. It's almost like we need to tap into that realm beyond the human world. Fairies possess supernatural powers and abilities. They are known for their connection to nature, their ability to control plants, animals, and the elements, and to influence them. Fairies may have the ability to cast spells, bestow blessings or curses, and possess knowledge of mystical arts. They can be kind and understanding beings that help and guide humans, or mischievous tricksters who enjoy playing pranks or causing disruptions. Okay, it's like, it does. It gives me this feeling like, okay, 1 minute things are going really, really nice, and then the next minute, like, what the hell? What the hell just happened here? All right, let's get into the tarot. And this is actually, it's funny because this is, it's not a traditional type of tarot. What is this? This is, it's volume 1 of, I can't remember what this was called now. This is volume 2. This is the one you guys might be familiar with if you're not new to my channel. I've used it a few times, and I used this one. Actually, I used this for Aquarius's reading, and I was really drawn to pick it up. It's quite a different type of deck. There's a lot of meaning that comes in through the artwork as well. Okay, the overall energy. I want to say there's ambition. And aggression is like really being in the thick of things even. The 3 of Earth. Wow, the 3 of Pentacles. It kind of feels like there's... Okay, this is aggressive co-creation. Or you need to be like really strong in this situation where you're dealing with other people. But it's funny, right? We're having like these gnomes, almost like kind of like fairy energy coming in. And I'm going to backtrack a little bit here about maybe it's a need to dip more into this fairy energy. I want to say I feel like it's coming out of it. Because what would help you grow right now? If I just think about man, I could just think about like the human experience as well. The human experience. The obstacle that you were facing. The 6 of Pentacles. Look at how some sit in the dark and some are in the light. There's, wow. It's kind of giving me this feeling now like there's a real polarization here. There's a real polarization, and some of you are really experiencing a strong polarization at this time. It's kind of like, right, like these 2 gnomes that are sitting in the light, they're almost kind of sitting there looking at the other 3. Well, why don't you come out over here? Why don't you come out into the sun? But it's almost like they don't want to. Like they're like this, like, no, I want to stay in the dark. I want to stay in the dark. So I feel like you're, like whoever this is resonating for, or I'm just even reading like Earth in general right now. There's a lot of aggression and need to kind of like be prepared for aggression when working in groups or working in some sort of endeavor here with other people. And the obstacle is like, well, it feels a little bit better over here in the light. You could come over here. No, I don't want to. No, I don't want to. And right, and the fairy has that that duality to it. It could be dark or it could be light. So it's perspective. I feel like it's perspective as well. How this is showing up in your life is wine. So I want to, oh, that's interesting. I just heard like somebody who's whining. Like, man, maybe. I mean, maybe this is people that are whining a lot. Because the wine does talk about like celebration, but I want to take it, like literally, how's it showing up in your life? Maybe like wine, like a glass of wine. Could be for some of you, you could be dealing with someone who becomes aggressive when they have a few drinks. And maybe you don't even know this person has had a couple drinks. So it always brings me back to years ago. My mom was training for a job and she had a water bottle. And the lady would like, kind of like try to smell her water. Who was training her. My mom was like, what is going on? This is really weird. I said, oh, the last woman whose like position you took, we didn't realize that she was drunk. Most of the day she was drinking vodka all day in her, right? And it didn't really smell. Or anyways, like it could be something going on here and you're like, you know what, this person is having a few drinks. And they're not in the best frame of mind. Maybe some of you, maybe you're like, oh my God, I need a drink. I can't deal with these people. It could be. Could be. We have the Two of Fire, the Two of Wands. That's interesting. Like medicine. This is kind of across sort of like medicinal. I'm wondering if some of you are just fine, like life is just stressful. There's a lot of stress going on. There's a lot of polarization. And you're trying to keep your inner peace here. I don't know, maybe some of you are having a little drink at the end of the day. I mean, everything in moderation. There's nothing wrong with a drink once in a while. The hidden factor you're unaware of. Now, this is birds. Oh, the Wheel of the Year, the Wheel of Fortune. Something's about to change here. There's almost like, I want to say there's some type of discussions going on here. Some type of discussions going on that are going to change things. Or people are talking about some type of change. These are the people that are... What the fuck? Sorry. Like one bird wears red and the other bird wears blue. That feels so political. Something, they're orchestrating something. It's almost like there's like we're talking that there's some feeling here of polarization that comes in very strongly. Like this is the obstacle. It's almost like whether you realize it or not. There's a polarization, right? I think most of you do realize it. There's a polarization. It's either this way or it's that way and there's nothing in between. And you pick your side and then we all throw rocks at each other from our side, right? Like it's kind of like how the world... Stupid. But... This is like the two sides that are talking. They're talking. They're getting together and they're talking. And they're talking about making some type of change, or they're talking about some type of change that's coming. The thing that can help you grow right now is a man. For some of you, it's like, get out there and find yourself a man. Others of you, I don't know. I'm feeling like I'm picking up more of Earth. Cindy, welcome to the reading, Cindy. Earth. Well, it's funny, I come into the reading and I figure like I'm looking more at people's personal lives, right? It takes me a while to kind of catch on to what Spirit's talking about here. This is something going on here on Earth, like the greater scheme of things. There's aggression in building because polarization has been created. There could be, like, and some of you are like, I need medicine for this. I need medicine. I need a Tylenol. I need an Advil. I need a drink of wine. I just need to go and have fun. I need to be distracted. Okay, that's how it shows up. I need to be distracted. There's a hidden thing going on here. There's two opposite parties or sides. And it's like there's some sort of discussion going on here to make a change, or of a change that's coming. It does have something to do with a man, or would this man help? But I don't know that this man, because this is what would help like the collective grow, is this man. Is this man, is it like, whatever these two sides are they aware of this man coming and the change that that's going to create? So this man, tell us about this man. That's the number 28. I don't know if that's significant. If he's 28 years old, if he was running for president and he was born in 1928. Anyways, we have the Three of Swords and the Two of Cups. Wow. Yeah, this would be good. Who is this? This is a man who understands. Okay, this is a man who understands. This is a man who, could even be something here that's foretold about this man, which is interesting. Because it's like, right, are they talking about making a change? I don't feel like that, because the Wheel of Fortune is kind of like changes that are occurring outside of our control here. It's just like, the planets are spinning and this is how it goes. Which is also interesting because there's a big planet here, like in terms of how this is showing up in your life. Think of wine and spirits spinning. Something's happening here. There's almost like, I feel like these energies in the background here, these birds talking about this change that's coming. I feel very actually strongly that politicians, all sorts of powers around the world do different types of divination work and psychic stuff. I don't know. There's something like foretold about this man. He brings peace. This man brings peace. That's what would help us grow. But that's what would help us grow. Is someone who brings peace. It's not polarized. It's not dark. It's not negative. It's almost like everybody feels comfortable. Well, that's very interesting. Earth. The Four of Cups at the bottom. Yeah, Earth is missing the, say that. Earth is definitely missing out on getting the higher cup here. I don't know if this is personal for some of you, like, more of a personal interpretation of your life. I want to say that there's, yeah, a nice man here. He has a nice smile, no? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Tiger and Three of Pentacles. Is this the overall energy? And it is aggressive, protective, ambitious, competitive, building. The Three of Fire, Three of Wands. I don't know, I want to say, is that like Venus? Who's coming out of the shell? Three of Wands. The Maiden. I'm getting like the Page of Water. The Dolphin is a symbol of healing for me. Divine healing. Venus, divine healing. Wow, the Five of Air. This is like something that is foretold here. Definitely something that is foretold that's going on. Is it like imprinted in somebody's palm? was something really, I'm picking this up just because I knew someone who was very close to me who had this. The baby finger there doesn't straighten all the way, or it's not shown like that, but it could be, somebody could have a tight tendon or a shortened tendon. Like, you know, like there's almost like, yeah, you know what I mean? Like it'd be like that. It doesn't straighten all the way. I don't know. Yeah, I feel like I'm dipping into something more globally here. I kind of figured I'd be like looking at your kind of like your personal energies. The Fairy and the Six of Earth. The Nine of Wands. The Six of Swords. And the Five of Cups. Wow, it really, honestly, I mean, with that combination, it does. It feels like people that are in the dark and in the dark for such a long time. People that have been in the dark for such... There's more people, there's like four gnomes in the dark and there's only 2 in the light. And it's something that's been going on for a long time, and even kind of moving out of it, it's almost like to feel sad. It's weird. It's like this energy of... The Nine of Wands is a prolonged wound or a prolonged period of time of going through something really difficult. The Six of Swords is, you know, the universe trying to guide you into something better. But the Five of Cups is there. It takes you to the Five of Cups. So it's almost as if, I want to say, the obstacle you are facing, I feel like someone, it's almost like I'm determined to be sad. I'm determined to be in the dark. I'm determined... But that's the majority. The majority is determined to be staying in the wound. The majority are staying in the long-term wound. And if anything, too, I want to say, it's even just like fairies are maybe trying to get people to look at the wound. There's going to be like a little period of mourning here. You're going to feel sad about it. But then you can move beyond it. Huh. How is this showing up in your life? There's a healer. That's what I was waiting for, this overall energy to speak to me. I mean, I got a little bit of it, but I don't know if you know that sometimes. Like I'll pull out cards and then I'll give it a little hot minute. I might not. Sometimes I don't even come back to it because it doesn't say anything to me. But most of the time I do. But this time it just did. This is somebody who's a healer. This is somebody who possibly even has like a healing touch. It's divine healing. With the dolphin jumping over. The Three of Wands. What is going on? There's somebody coming forward. There's somebody coming forward in the collective who can heal the collective. Like properly. This is not about polarization. This is not about I'm on this side or I'm on that side. This is a healer. It's written in this person's hand. The greater authorities in the world are aware of this. They know this is coming. Because it's almost like the fairies have been trying. The fairies have been trying and they're not succeeding here. We've only got, out of 6, we've only got 2 in the light. You know, if you want to look at that as a percentage. I don't know how that works. I'm going to say 60% are in the dark and 20% are in the light. That only makes 80%. So I don't know where the other 20 are. Maybe they're halfway between 80. I don't know. But, okay. So how's this showing up in your life? Wine. I want to say it could be too, like there could be people around you who are on like a lot of medications. There could be people around you who are using a lot of different substances to cope. Could even be something that you're doing at times. Now I was going to say, because there's something very, I want to say that this is like the second coming. I wouldn't even try to predict that. But, you know, there's something foretold about this man, and he is a healer. And right, who turned water into wine? I mean, come on. Good, so, anyway, who was turning water into wine here? Right, and it's It's expecting this, expecting celebration too. It's also expecting celebration. You're expecting good things perhaps, but it's like, what the fuck's going on with the world? Good things. That's too many. But, well, the Eight of Pentacles, the Crown of Air, and the Maiden of Air. Oh, I feel more comfortable shuffling this out. Okay. How is showing up in your life? Wine and fire. Fire wine. The God, Emperor. But if I think about that, like, the Emperor is not really God. So, but a lot of leaders kind of think they are, right? No, I am God. But something really curious, like this energy that's been coming through lately. Right, at one point in the Taurus, well, at the Taurus reading that I did, I just assumed I was reading Taurus's energy, right? Because that's what I asked for. And then, well, that's also interesting because I'm getting like a Venus energy from this. I feel like we're putting pieces to a puzzle together here. Something's going on. Because later, I think it was the next morning or something, I woke up and I thought to myself, well, wait a second. Like, I wanted to know who this really was. Who am I really reading for? And it came out as God. It came out as God. And then it also came out as the hidden agenda here was king, benevolent leader. And then everything else was in the shadow. Because it was like people's interpretation of, oh, well, you know, this is what, you're not really, anyways. It's a very interesting reading if you're inclined to go and watch it and look at it from that perspective. After the fact, I felt to myself, I feel like it's almost like God coming forward and talking to us. Like, this is where I'm trying to guide you and this is what I'm trying to show you, but I can't show you the big picture because you're not ready for it until you understand the first lesson. And then you're not ready for the third lesson until you understand the second lesson. So, but let's see what other cards come out with this, because it's really interesting, because it does feel like how this shows up in your life. It could be God. God is trying to talk to you. But I also feel like based on these cards that have come out, is I do feel like there's people leaning into narcotics of some type. You know, like even if that's just like a Tylenol. I have a headache. This world gives me a headache. And then take it from there at, you know, different degrees that you want to take that. Because of leaders that act as if they are God. But, all right. How's showing up in your life? God. The Six of Water. It's reconnecting. It's almost like reconnecting with God. But wine and fire. Elemental of water. Oh my gosh, look at this. Look at how they're all rising up. These souls are coming out of the water. The water and the wine. This is really spiritual shit. What's going on here? Yeah, there's something going on here. It almost is, it's like the Six of Cups. I mean, it's like something from the past. God of the past. God of the past is showing up. It's giving me like shivers. The hidden factor you're unaware of. Now, the birds are talking about it. The birds from both sides are talking about it. This change that's coming. The Ten of Cups. But it's funny, like it's dark. It's dark and there's three paths that you can take. Maybe that's the triad. The Seven of Earth. Oh, this is such an interesting deck, right? This is all underwater. Look at these gnomes. Oh my God, but what's rising up out of the water? Right? Look at this. This is the Seven of Pentacles. They're all under the water. All these gnomes are under the water, and there's sharks down there. The sharks at the bottom, but then the dolphins at the top. And look at the dolphin here. The overall energy is rising people up out of the depths of despair. It's to the depths of despair. Rising people up out of the depths of despair. It's like dislodging something dislodging, because they're stuck. It's almost like a flood came. Because if this is earth energy, but it's underwater, and they all got stuck in this dark period, and as they were stuck there, water came. Water came and flooded them. And their souls rising again. This is weird. This almost feels like some god from the past that is coming back. Oh. And then we have the elemental of fire. So weaving your way through the darkness, finding the light. Each light, we all need to light things up for each other. Oh, look at how the wheel is about to turn to the candle. Is it focusing? Yeah, you see that? All of these elements along here. It's about to go to the candle. And that's the candles. The two sides here are talking about a change. It's like lighting a whole bunch of things up here in the darkness. Who are these souls? There's a whole bunch of souls here that are sort of like rising up from where they've been trapped. And to find the way out of the darkness. This man, I don't know, I want to say who can help the world grow, all of us grow. Who's this man? Who is this man? Let's ask that first. The Four of Wands. I don't know, he could be Mars. Mars energy. The Four of Wands. I'm getting, right? I had like this Venus energy coming out here. No, that's not. No. That's the Ten of Cups. Wait. No, it's not. No, that's Pisces. No, the Four of Wands is, that's Venus's longest journey. And it's the biggest celebration. The longest journey. This man is the biggest celebration after the longest journey. The Two of Earth. It's like after the waters receded. Because now they're all like just waiting in this water, the gnomes, right? The water's not as deep. They've come out. They've come out from being submersed here with the sharks. The dolphin trying to... It's almost like the dolphin's just watching over them because they can't move. It's almost like they're in a hibernation state. Spell casting, strength. That's who this man is. What the hell? Crown of Fire. I want to say, I feel like that's the King of Wands in this deck. The Maiden, the Mother, and the Crone. The Eight of Cups and the King of Wands. This Eight of Cups almost feels like an energy of doing the wrong magic. And no, the candle's blown out of the corona fire. That, okay, so that also, like a candle blown out. A period of time is over for one. And this is a new person. I want to say in some level here, this is a positive, it's not what I wanted to say. That just came out of my mouth. A powerful, like magician in some type here. What's this man's intention towards the collective? What is this man's intention towards the collective? Star. Wow. To guide, to show you the way, to heal. What is written in the destiny of this man? What is this man's destiny written as? Wisdom. Shit. High priest. High priestess. So, that's really powerful. Justice and the one of air. It's like bringing them out of the darkness, bringing them out of sleep, bringing them out of the darkness and bringing them out of sleep. Well then, okay, so that's that reading. I'm gonna go do the extended. So we'll see how these apply. I was going to ask, what lesson is the universe currently trying to teach you? And what are the next steps that the universe has planned for you, like within this lesson? I don't know. This is coming out of something different. Like, it's not how I thought the spread was going to go. This is really, really different. Yeah, I think instead what I'm going to do in the extended, if anyone wants to go over there with me, I'm going to look more into what's going on behind the scenes with this energy. Just looking at everything here. What's going on behind the scenes with that energy? And just look more into the man's energy is what I'm going to do. And that's what I have for you all, everybody. Thank you so much. Until next time, be gentle with yourselves. Bye.